Here we fucking go, boys. Here it is tonight. It is Metallica at the Hydro. I cannot wait. So, I'm going to head up to Glasgow just now. The door's going to open at 6, but because all the tickets sold out, because they're naming the tickets tonight, you're going to need ID to get in. So, I will see you when we get up there. So, we are outside the Hydro, and considering the clocks go back on Sunday, still broad fucking daylight. Oh my god. But anyway, the doors will be open in 15 minutes.
Glasgow, let me get up.
You know what? Am I the only one in here who thinks that maybe Metallica should come up here in Glasgow a little more often than every 8 fucking years? What the fuck is that shit, right? Doing our best though. Here's the good news. We're just getting started. We are actually going to turn professional soon. So, Glasgow, Scotland, Metallica fucking loves you, and we will see you very soon. Take care.
Well, that was out of this fucking world, actually. 2 solid hours. I thought they were going to cut songs short there because I went on 25 minutes late. But anyway, delivered an absolutely blinding set. But anyway, I'm just on my way to Science Centre to get transport. I'll see you when I get home. So, back home after the gig, and what can I say? Absolutely outstanding. Waited probably 8, 9 years to see them. And it was worth every minute of the wait. So, that was that. And the wait as well wasn't too bad. We had to wait like an hour or something between the doors opening. The support band Kvelertak, but and it was all right. So I'm just gonna go through a few of the songs. By the way, I'm not gonna be able to walk tomorrow. My legs are absolutely done in. So the support band Kvelertak, they were okay, but they've got a while to go. And again, the thing about gigs is when I hear a band like some venues and stuff, I usually hear the guitars up like full. But when it comes to the mics, it usually, like, the level of the guitars usually drowns the mics out half the time. And that's the problem I have with mics half the time. But anyway, they were alright. But it was funny because the guy, the singer, had, like, an owl for a hat. And he brought that on as he came on stage, which I thought was a bit weird. But since I'm from Sweden, in a way, it didn't exactly surprise me. But anyway. So, Metallica were due to go on about 8:30. But they didn't go on until 5 to 9. For what reason, I'm not too sure. It was really funny because usually they play AC/DC's It's a Long Way to the Top if you want to rock and roll. But it's funny, at 8:30, they played the song TNT off the same album they put out. But everybody thought they were going on after that, but no. Basically, we waited another 20 minutes because it was 8:30 by this point, and we were just like, what's going on? And for whatever reason, what happened. So we thought there were going to be some songs cut short, but no. 5 to 9 went straight on, and what can I say? Every song was just amazing, fantastic. The only things I would say about tonight's set is they could have played less songs off the new album. Now, I know they're touring this new album and it's this album cycle and all that, but to be honest, they should have played some older songs. Like one thing I did notice, see the first song, the encore, they didn't encore of about 3 more songs after they played Master of Puppets. And the first time they did an encore, they did the same thing 2 nights ago in London. Was the second night they played at the O2. They played Spit Out the Bone off the new album for the first time. And in a way, I thought they could have played Battery or Fight Fire with Fire instead, because that would have riled the crowd back up. Now, that's just my personal preference, but they were actually doing that when they were touring the States. They were alternating between those 2 songs and Blackened off the first song off the album and Justice for All. But it was still okay. And a few other things, like, most of the songs I recognise, but again, like, there was just, they played a lot of new songs and stuff, so if you weren't familiar with the album, like, the set wouldn't have been like that enjoyable. And again, like, if you paid 96 quid for this ticket, then you would have been really need to be familiar with this new album again anyway. But apart from that, the set was amazing, the stage was amazing, they had pyros. Now, I find it weird when they use pyros, considering a lot of Metallica fans probably know the story that 25 years ago, around about that, James was burnt by a pyrotechnic blast that came out from understage. We were playing the song Fade to Black, and that was a co-headline show they were doing with Guns N' Roses, and everyone lost the plot because Guns N' Roses messed that night up, despite the fact there was nothing Metallica they could do about it. But anyway, that show was fantastic, and I got James's pick as well, which I'll put a photo up just there. And so that's that for gigs. Our next gigs are not going to be till December now. We got Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes, and we've got Happy Mondays in December. But anyway, now I know you guys have probably been waiting or seeing what's happening with Florida vlogs. Now I'm back. The first one will be online the next couple of days. So apart from that, I will see you guys then.